This was fun, rocking up to London, and I've just been in Ireland for a couple of days hanging out with Brian, and you can see the interview on the page, and flew over to London, and at the last minute hung out with my mate Johnny Webb, who actually met, he's a crazy driver, at a children's camp in 1996 in America. We actually hung out and we stayed in touch, and he's been out to see me in Australia, and I thought I'd go over there and hang out for a few days in London.
Beforehand, but they put these cameras up here, you know.
Yeah.
So you can't take the liberties anymore. Every single camera that you see in London is now videoing you for well, for a potential ticket, you know. Yes, I've been a London cabbie now, what, 20 minutes?
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ange, you brought the weather with you.
Yeah, this is like Australia, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. Have you ever had an accident? I shouldn't ask that.
Yeah,
you
know
say
what?
no.
You're in a hire car now because my car got written off the other day.
Yeah, but you weren't in it.
No, I know, but you know, it's still, they call it an accident. I'm having to claim on it, you know. But living in London, the roads are terrible anyway.
It's very narrow streets.
Very narrow, yeah. You get used to that. The only thing you can't get used to is the small babies that pop out every now and again. So let's touch some wood, yeah, because well,
please.
It's worse on the holiday, but
right.
But now we're good.
So what part of town?
We're Wandsworth. This is Tooting Beck going towards, I suppose it's northbound towards Wandsworth. Just round the corner from where Ronnie Biggs escaped.
Right.
Ronnie Biggs is one of the great train robbers of England.
Yep.
We call this Congestion Alley now because everywhere you go you can see, like Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 5 PM, you can't park here. So it means that they're killing the community. I say that because you can't afford to go and, well, not afford, but you can't afford to stop off for 2 minutes to go and see someone you know, a friend, an old person maybe, you know, because the minute you come out, there's someone on the door on your car with a ticket, and it's 100 quid. Well, it's 50 quid if you pay it within the first 14 days, which means that there's no actual law that says these are the parking laws of the United Kingdom, you know, adhere by them because they're written on paper, because there's nothing on paper. But basically, these private organisations have been allowed to take over our local council and charge what the hell they like. So, you know, I'm just stopping here now to pop in and visit my brother Gal. If I don't park it, buy a ticket, then we're looking at 50 quid fine within like a few minutes. Now you think, well, on a nice quiet road, where the hell are they going to come from? They come out of the blue, you know. Bear with me for 1 sec. Gal, how you doing? All right. What are you up to? How much? You just lost 200 quid. What are you doing? We're on a mission. What are you filming? Just you at the moment. See you later, boy. I'll come back.
So that's your brother?
That's my brother Gal, yeah, he's just lost 200 quid from between his bed and the front door. Says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. Did you go up around here?
I used to live in that road, in that house there. This is the famous Hossack Road, man. This is the Balham Road, you know. And Balham is a place where I grew up. Oh, I was born in Battersea, and Fulham and Chelsea is where I was born. But I grew up in Battersea till I was 9, and then I moved to Balham when I was 9 and a half.
Right.
And yeah, this has been my sort of community. But as you can see, it's a tree-lined road. So because of that, now that becomes money, and money becomes sort of like outpricing people. And so I certainly couldn't afford to live in these houses anymore. With like every job, it's vetted, you know. Everything's gone so security since September the 11th.
Right.
Which, and it's affecting us here now. They've just brought out an ID card with biometrics that, you know, they scan your retina and your thumb scan. But, you know, that concerns me because the guy that introduced it, Mr. Blunkett, is a blind man. And I'm sure my mum said to me when I was a kid, you know, you should never be led by the blind, you know. And this guy's leading us in the way of, you know, full-on security. I think it's overboard. I live in a community where it's multicultural London, you know. I grew up with black, you know, black, white, Indians, Asians, from everywhere, all sorts of walks of life. And never have I ever feared it or felt a threat, you know?
Yeah.
But you come and live here now, and they're telling you that anyone who's got a sort of turban on their head, or a woman that's wearing a vow, you know, it's a possible threat. You know, they're a possible criminal, because terrorism is criminal offence.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to me, man. At the end of the day, the real criminals is Tony Blair, yeah, and Jack Straw. The pair of them, yeah, including the Director General, Mr. Goldsmith, should all be in jail, because these are the warmongers. These are the people, you know, although they don't show it on British television, but I would happen to be abroad and see Al Jazeera television and show real footage. This isn't sort of cuts and snippets of bits and pieces. This is as it is. And you see, I saw babies, you know, 6, 7 babies coming out of a house, being held like they were rag dolls. And they've just been killed by British weapons called cluster bombs. Cluster bombs. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's my men. This is the new army of the UK.
You can't film them.
All right, guys. I wonder if we can have a word. We're doing a documentary for Australian television, and what we're looking for really is just some information about how you came about getting the job and what your intentions is while you're working in the UK.
He gets a little bit angry about parking tickets, but it's understandable. All right, man.
No, you can't just give us 2 minutes.
No, they're not allowed to, man.
Okay then.
That's cool. I understand.
Fair enough. You know, who is it that you actually work for? Is it the UK or is it for Germany or Holland? Because the parking system isn't actually benefiting us, is it? It's going abroad, the money.
Like I said, I cannot. Sorry.
Just go, man.
Yeah. Okay then.
Thanks. Yeah.
So you see what I mean? It's very aloof. You know, these people, they don't want to tell you who they're working for. They don't want to. They've been told to say nothing. You know, but basically, they're terrorising the community of my community in London. The whole of London is being terrorised by these people. And for me, it's offensive. It's going to cause problems. It's got nothing to do with race. It's just to do with the fact that you could be a woman who's just picked up your child. You could be dropping off your old parents. You could be just, you know, just imagine the simplest thing in a day, and then turn around and there's a guy with a ticket. It's just not on. You know, and it's on every corner. Like I say, I could have parked it for 1 minute. Another minute, they would be on my car. No mercy. You know, £50 in English, that's 150 Aussie bucks. You know, and if you get 3-4 of them a day, it's not worth getting out of your bed, because you just got to give it all back.
Yeah.
And to me, you know, I pay road tax, I pay insurance, just to be legal. Still, what do I get? You know, I still get another sort of, I can't even explain it in English. How can I put it, man? It's a rip-off. it's what we call in the UK rip-off Britain, you know, because you work hard. It's a good country. It is a beacon of light for people, but at the same time, you've got just the people ripping the arse out of it.